Konnichiwa, this is the MangaMan with my commentary of my very first review, Soul Eater the Manga, Chapter 1. Also what I believe to be my most controversial piece out of the bunch. What I'm showing here, that's a kick-ass waterfall, by the way. What I'm showing here is clips of manga and whatnot that I just had lying around, and I just kind of hodgepodged them together. It looks a little cheap nowadays. Oh yeah, that sword right there, that is not actually mine. That is my good buddy Tony Kennard's blade. I borrowed that from him to use for this special intro, which I never really used after the first episode. I only used a little part at the end of it. I'm thinking of making a new opening song, one with maybe some original lyrics. Like the song that's being used here is a remix song from Tales of Symphonia. And the remix song is called Battle of the Devil X. You can actually find that on Over the Clock Remix. It's a good site for video game remixes. Oh, you're about to see Tony Kennard's shadow right there. There he is. There he is. Yeah. Oh, man. Shaky camera. By the power of Grayskull, I summon my title card! Which I actually drew myself. Yes, I also drew this title card right here. The first title card for my MangaMan reviews. Oh, look at this handsome devil here. Oh my. Yeah, I never really ever used that whole I'm not Japanese, but I like to read them also. That's a little bit of corny. Now thinking back at this, it's gonna be a lot of corny, cheesy things in this commentary. Looking back, man, I was so young, so young.
Now, for my first choice, I decided to go with a manga.
I haven't really done much with the whole anime-manga concept since this review series, since this one kind of really bombed in my aspect. I mean, yes, it got me a lot of the loyal viewers that I have nowadays, but it also garnered me a lot of grief with all the negative comments from all the Soul Eater fans. Yeah, this probably wasn't a good idea to review the cover of a Yen Plus magazine, because it isn't really the cover of the actual manga, which I didn't see in stores until like several months after making this review. This review is actually the longest production time for me to try to complete so far. I'm not too good with getting videos out on a daily basis because, well, these suckers take so long to make. And, oh boy, this dialogue. Phantom Monarch Rasputin, I'm going to take your soul.
Don't waste your time. Not even bullets have any effect on
Oh boy.
Who is shooting at him? It doesn't look
I understand that he wasn't referring to a gun when he said not even bullets can affect me. He was just kind of like using that, I'm so badass, not even bullets can harm me. I understand now that that was what he was trying to say and wasn't referring to any guns being shot. But yeah, there is no excuse for having that black bar there. Oh, and by the way, Maka does appear in the front cover of the original manga. Yeah, but I got a lot of grief from this review. I think one of my favorite comments that was posted up on this review was this one asshole called Air Gear Bleach Fan. who like told me I don't have the clip. I don't have it saved or whatnot because for whatever reason I think some asshole flagged my video. So now, and that's one of the reasons why the original got taken down from YouTube, so I had to re-upload it for the fans, of course. But yeah, the comment was essentially like, and here we have another example of a person that doesn't know what the hell they're talking about. Well, we know exactly what you're up to, mister. Go back and fap off to Superman, you faggot. It's like, wow, this is really...
Soul Eater. You are what you eat, I guess.
Oh my god, that line is so corny.
Holy Gilligan Island coconuts.
I like this joke. I thought this one came off well because I even like talked to fans of Soul Eater, the manga and the anime, and throughout the series, all that Blair really does is fan service, of course, and also to and also participated in like a big battle scene. But you could also say the same for like not the fan service part, but you could also say the same for Piccolo. I mean, from Dragon Ball Z. I mean, honestly, after Dragon Ball, Piccolo just kind of became the commenter of battles or whatnot. He never really achieved that level of badassery that he had in the Dragon Ball series. I mean, sure, he was badass, but I think everybody can agree that he was more of a side commenter than anything else in Dragon Ball Z. I actually, now looking back at this, this actually looks like a series that I would have actually taken a closer look at. I mean, I was so young, folks. This was my first time reviewing, and in case you didn't know this, all the lines that I'm saying here are not written down. This is all improv, baby. Oh yeah, but yeah, I forgot to mention that this took longest review ever created for me so far. I mean, I've taken my time with a lot of things, but again, I've got schoolwork. Oh yeah, the Dr. Wily reference. Awesome metal mix.
Wait a minute. They actually have a school?
But yeah, I've got school on like almost 24 hours a day, Monday through Thursday, and on the weekends I usually have work all throughout the days. So I'm lucky if I can get like a couple of days to like film and get editing and whatnot. I mean, this takes a long process of gathering the clips, especially for manga reviews like this. I had to scan in every one of these bastards. You can tell by the little corners there that you see. And yeah, I guess I kind of understand this joke. It's like the whole aggressive girl that shows her compassion with her fist. Oh yeah. Gula Buddy NPC Nick Connor. Oh yeah. I think he actually came up with that joke of like using the Nerf rapid fire gun to shoot at me instead of doing the whole cliche of hitting me with a book instead of just shooting me with a like with a rapid fire. Ah, yeah, I love the smell of cliche in the morning.
A zombie with a hole between his eyes.
Oh, here comes the NPC again. Ooh, straight to the face. I think that's probably my favorite parts of the review is when Nick hits me like that. Oh, yeah. Nick, I love you, buddy. I mean, I wouldn't be anywhere without Nick helping me out, just trying to get through these reviews, because a lot of the times, like, I'll be stuck and like trying to figure out what I should talk about, or like how I should say a line, or how I should present this topic and whatnot. And he helps me out a lot with those. Like, a lot of my friends, like Tony, helps out. He lent his voice to the anime of 2011, which I'm still working on, but again, school, work, it's a pain. But yeah. Black Star.
And he shouts at the top of his lungs, "The way of assassination, rule number 1, blend into the shadows."
Oh yeah, he's definitely not subtle at all. I mean, like, I guess if I gave the anime or manga more time, or gave it a chance, I would look into it, but literally, since after making these reviews of it, I could get into it, but I just don't really have an interest for it right now. I mean, who was I to know that my first manga that I would review would become the most popular series of the new millennium? I mean, I first found Soul Eater through that Yen Plus magazine. And I had no idea that it was going to get this popular. I mean, I thought this would be fun for laughs. I mean, I like looked at it, and like, when you really look at it, the first few pages of chapter 1 it's really odd. I mean, the dialogue is oddly written, and again, like, some people have said this is because of this version of the manga from Yen Plus. Apparently, it's differently worded in the new release of the manga. Oh yeah, I wish I would have done more with the Black Star joke. I should have brought that over to the anime review, but I forgot. I wanted to do that because it was so funny to go Black Star. He's got a star in the middle of his name, and he even like signs his name, autographs it in the anime like this. I wish I would have done that joke more. Yeah, but I literally found Soul Eater like as it was coming out, like before it really got popular. Yeah, Shinigami-sama. He's actually not that bad, but you know, for comedic effect.
Of course. Why was I expecting anything cool?
Oh, overacting for the win. Victory is mine. Yeah, sometimes you just get lucky and pick the one series to totally tear apart that becomes the fan favorite of the new millennium. Oh boy. Yeah, bad pick on my part for my first review. But yeah, I am grateful for it in that it did get me, like, a lot of the people that are commonly watching my site. Oh, by the way, go to my Blip TV site. I am slowly starting to download all the reviews. Surprisingly, this is the only review that is like 2.1 gigabytes long. Is like, I don't know why it is. It's 26 minutes long, I know, but I mean, it's a large file, and like the clip of it that I have is like I had to cut it down to like less than 8 minutes, so it would actually be shorter. So the first part would actually be shorter than the first part of this review that I have up on YouTube. So I'm kind of debating if I want to put this up whatnot with the account I have right now. I have the regular account, not the pro account. And apparently with the pro account you can have more capabilities of uploading larger files, which I want to try to invest in, but I am not financially well to try to attempt that. By the way, visit my site. Get me monies.